Here we go. Here we go. 8-handed, 600 behind. Under the gun, ace king offsuit, open for 16. Hey!
You like that one?
Under the gun 1 calls. Under the gun 2 calls. Button calls. Small blind raised to 65 to call! What?
I know, dude.
What?
What
It's a drawing. That's what you say. It's a drawing hand. Have you ever heard that? Oh no. Oh, at least ace king suited you could call 1% of the time, but ace king off, rippity dippity hip dip skippity whip dip.
Especially when they just.
There's Joel. There, especially with Joel's worldview and his mind and your mind, just take the money. Say, yeah, thanks for the money. Just raise it and take everyone's money.
Make it to 265.
265. Fold, button, all in, 125. Oh, you got bailed out. Small blind, re-raise, 305. My perception is this is a very good player, 80 behind. I am in freaking turmoil. Like what? You don't think you're going to get a good run out? I put the small blind on queens and kings. I put the buttons on eights to aces. I fold. Chris.
I know.
Let me tell you how many times I folded ace king pre at the Livermore Casino. Oh my gosh. I folded because of turmoil. Get me out of here. And then he left the casino and never played again.
Oh, he's coming back.
Oh, he's coming back. Button had 5-6 of clubs. He did. Oh, that's even more shocking than Joel's fold.
The button who...
6-5 suited. It's the nuts, Joel.
The button who...
It might as well be aces.
So you're telling me the button who overcalled an open and then just randomly decides to just put in his short stack had a weak hand?
He had a kill it, yeah.
I'm like, what are we... Joel.
He had a killer read. Small blind had queens. King on the river, haha. Not being results oriented, KNOT. All caps. He left out the K though, but.
Do you think if that ran
wow.
out? Do you think if that ran out?
How did I do? And then he mocks me too. How did I do?
Do you think if it ran out 3 deuce, if it bricked off, he would have texted you?
No, he wouldn't have texted me. He would have said, well, he might have texted. He might have.
Dude, how? Come on, what is he doing?
What are we doing? The call was insane.
The call makes
And then
no
once,
sense.
but then once we trap him, we're gonna fold it. It was like remember that hand? I mean, there is a guy who has you beat though. I was trapping.
I mean, the 65 is actually extremely strong. Unless, wait a second. Do you think he set up? First of all, do you think he looked at the button stack and tried to set that up? The small blind? Because otherwise 65 is way too small.
Oh, it was the one route. There it is. Here's Joel.
No, I'm lying.
I was trapping.
Sometimes there's just nothing you can do.
I know.
It's brutal though, right?
I know, it is
I was
brutal.
trapping.
And on one drop too. Yeah.
I know, it's like not...
But you can't
odds,
sweat
and
it,
we obviously have
These
the
things
best
just
hand.
happen.
I could still throw my hand away.
Yeah.
To be fair, this folds a lot more.
I would look at you a little like...
I know you
I would
would.
think less.
I know you would. I know.
To his credit, Scott seems very comfortable. He just looks and sounds so casual and confident. I might think he's holding a monster.
I know, Scott.
I was trapping.
Honestly, I'd rather disappoint you and get away if you're
No,
ahead.
it's Joel's fold pre is on this
Yeah, I
level.
know.
Okay.
That's how bad this is. I'm just showing.
I
Joel's
think
never
I
seen
should
this
shut
yet.
up now.
I'm showing Joel the video.
I mean, you don't have the ace queen.
He's right.
I mean,
It's unlikely.
Ace King 3 at Livermore Casino, the context.
I don't think you would jam the king queen
Yes.
there.
But the context is you open under the gun at Livermore Casino, you get a bunch of callers. In theory, all those hands are all nutted up. Everything's nutted in theory. And then the raise. So he's thinking,
well, dude, did he get? Well, the raise. To be honest, it's possible that guy is never bluffing. But I've had a guy 3-bet me and then.
you're not even
Sorry.
losing any money if he's never bluffing. You're not losing anything.
I've had a guy 3-bet fold versus my 4-bet. I mean,
Are you saying he has no ace queen at all?
The small blind could just have like ace 5 suited or ace queen.
How about this?
Because think about it. Joel opens and there's
Do you think
two,
does Joel know
there's,
how?
there's 2 callers, right?
Yeah.
That could just be seen as a squeeze spot. So,
Yeah. That's it. You induce the squeeze with the call. The open to 16, call 65 to
It's a
induce.
small open and it's call and there's dead
It ended up
money.
being the most brilliant call ever because you induced 5-6 suited to shove, and then you dump it in his face because you don't love money.
But
You
another
don't care
thing-
about money.
Okay, did he get cheated by the dealer?
Who? Why? Who?
I thought at Livermore you can only 4-bet pre.
16. Call.
That's 1. That's 2. That's
Raise
a
to
second
65.
Bet. 3.
Call. Raise to 125. That's a cap.
4.
Yeah. 16, 65, 125. Yeah, that's a cap. There are no 5 bets pre.
So you got cheated.
It was an illegal hand too.
I told.
Oh, that is sick.
I told him that.
Oh, that is sick. Yeah, the dealer's like,
Dealers suck.
the
dude.
dealer goes, if you guys want to play no limit, you can play no limit. I get more tips. I don't care.
Dude.
Just play no limit.
Well,
I can't even tell you how many times I've told the dealer that's a cap.
the dealer would have gotten more tips if he let Joel stay in, because then Joel might have won a big pot.
Yeah, he
Actually,
just forgot.
Joel would have folded the flop. But
True.
actually, not yeah, most likely. But
Not
dude,
necessarily.
the dealers get tipped. People tip too much.
For sure.
It's like, dude, the dealers aren't even good. They don't even know the rules.
No. Do your job and tip less, Chris, please.
They literally get tipped. Dude, I literally saw
I made a video.
a dealer make a mistake,
Yeah.
and the player that won would have won more, I think.
Yeah.
And
They don't even care either.
They still tipped. I was like,
He's right again.
how are you just tipping for
So-
Yeah.
what are we doing?
You could
What are we
have
doing?
king 10 or 10-9, of course, with club, but even against those hands,
So Joel thinks he's against aces or kings.
I wouldn't normally fold this. You know,
Here's the thing that Joel needs to understand. There's how many combos pre? 1,326, right? Guess how many combos beat ace king? Total.
2.
6.
No, sorry, 12. But he has
What?
So 6 because he blocks.
Yeah, he's blocking it. 3 aces, 3 combos of ace ace, 3 combos of king king. You're making a ton of money against ace king. You're making a decent amount of money against queens. A lot of money against queens. You're making a crap ton. You're murdering ace queen. You're murdering bluffs. You're murdering even in theory against a god. You have ace 5 spades beat. If someone's god raising, because he's saying no, I must be against gods. I panicked. I folded.
I think with the dead money,
What about ace queen? Can you fold ace queen?
I think you can fold ace queen.
Yeah, you can fold ace queen because now you're against ace king, and you're barely making any money against ace queen.
I think you have to continue with queens, kings, aces, and ace king. You don't even have to continue with anything else. But I think you have to continue with those hands, and you're gonna like hate yourself.
What about jacks?
The thing is, you are gonna run in. Well, what if the guy never is bluffing
I'm going with it with jacks, by the way. Just want to let you know.
in that spot?
Yep, we're going with it. I've played that spot a lot.
Well, I think with the dead money, let's go with jacks.
And by the way, we're not losing that much against kings either. We're losing a lot against aces, but that's 3 combos. We're losing almost nothing against kings. There's so much money in there. And there's 1,326 combos. And we only lose just 6.
I think this was like pretty nitty.
At least the king came on the river, because then you get to punch him in the stomach for that.
I mean, I just don't like calling because it's like, also, now you're just, like, a lot of times the other 2 guys are just going to call behind you. Now you got a multi-way pot.
Can we start calling Joel tight now?
I think he is kind of tight, huh?
Is he a nit?
I feel like a lot of these hands are, he folded.
He's getting nitty.
Well, no, well, I don't know. The hand that he quit poker on was weird, where he was loose and then tight.
Right.
He was overly loose and then he got overly tight.
Yep.
So I
Oh, that's good.
He's overly
But you
loose
don't put me on
sometimes,
aces
so he's overly
either.
tight in other spots.
Scott doesn't look as comfortable now.
Sorry, I just gotta. This is a really tough spot. And it's quite a big final table, too.
Yeah, so high stakes is not an excuse to play bad poker.
Do you think that God wants or doesn't care?
God loves Joel so much more than he loves you that the third one's completely off the table.
Really?
Yeah, God cares.
How do you know
I don't know what.
that that's off the table?
Because God is a psycho and he cares about things that he cares about.
You know God that well.
Yeah,
You know that for sure. Option number 3 is off the table.
Yep. I have a video of it.
Man, you guys are. It's crazy that I found 2 people more retarded than me to be friends with.
Matthew 18:1 Ministries.
How is that even possible?
1 Corinthians 1:25. Proverbs 27:17. Proverbs 13 verse 20. Proverbs 22 verse 6. 1 Corinthians 15:33 goof text.
Tobias Rankemeyer in the middle of a very difficult decision, trying to figure out if his pocket aces are good against Scott Seaver and his all-in. We, of course, know Scott does not have a made hand.
Clock.
There you see Daniel Negreanu calls the clock, as is his right.
Tobias has taken nearly 10 minutes with this decision.
Clock started at 9:50.
So now Tobias has 1 minute
You announce it, right?
or his hand is dead.
But then these spots even seem a lot stacked off.
My doctor doesn't examine me this thoroughly.
For all of Seaver's chips and almost all of Rankemeyer's chips.
Well, Tobias with the best hand, but if he's up against a flush, he's drawn dead. If he's up against a set, he's got 2 outs. If he's up against 2 pair, he's way behind.
Probably they're both in like somewhat.
Rankemeyer running out of time.
The guy.
And he folds.
There's no chance that's aces. That would be impossible. No chance.
Show.
How can you do that?
Rankemeyer is stunned.
Nice hand.
What a risky move from Seaver. And I doubt he makes that move if he thinks Rankemeyer has aces.
And I think the call for the clock saved Scott's life. Not his tournament life, his actual life. He wasn't breathing.
Club. And they either get it in there or they get it in on like a brick turn.
We're folding
And the
now to
guy
Scott
shows
Seaver,
up with
29-year-old pro with 1 bracelet, King 10 of spades.
Ace 10,
I love
deuce,
Scott,
something.
but he dresses every day like he's on summer vacation between 7th and 8th grade.
He's got $11 million in live earnings, a raise to $1.2 million from Scott Seaver.
Rick Solomon dresses like he doesn't give a damn.
German pro Christoph Vogelsang folds his button, Coleman in the small blind, Jack 9 of diamonds.
Starting at 9.6.
Coleman looks more stylish in black than in white.
He folds his small blind to Tobias Rankemeyer.
It's called Dumbest Fold Ever with Pocket Aces. How did I do? You did horrible. Is that an F or a D minus? It's an F, right? Or is it a D minus?
Which one?
Joel's ace fold, ace king fold.
I'll give it a D.
That's gotta be an F for you.
No, because I feel
There's
like
two mistakes. There's two mistakes.
Well,
The open is okay.
I feel like there's players that will like literally almost never bluff 3-bet. So that's why when the small blind makes like a small 3-bet.
So it's a
like that,
coin flip between a
it's
D
like
minus and an F.
Screaming. I will give it like a low D, like a 63%.
Really? How about this for me?
Personally.
I'm gonna give him a 53%, which is an F, but then I'm gonna give him a D anyway because I'm a nice guy.
Right.
Yeah, that's what my dad used to do. I told my dad, I was like, what would you do on a 59%? And my dad goes, 59%? Is that an A or B? My dad, it was so funny. My dad's only given out 3 Fs in his entire life, and he has like nightmares and tremors over it.
Did he really say that, or did you say that?
No, ask him right now. He's right in the other room.
59%? Is that an A or a B?
Yeah.
That's genius.
That's hilarious, dude.
Amazing quote.
One of the Fs he gave out, the guy had a horrible attitude. He only showed up twice over 12 weeks. So he missed 10 out of 12 weeks, which is more than 80% of the classes. And he was just a dude. And my dad was like, he wanted to give him a D so bad, but he gave him an F. I have to. This guy is, if he failed my weight training class. My dad just loves seeing people show up, and a B is cringe. A B is cringe.
Did he talk to the guy?
But an F. Yeah, he talked to him. He was one of those cholo guy, hates life. Shows up, he didn't really work out the 2 times he showed up. He kind of just walked around like, why am I here? Why did God create me? You know,
it sounds like my kind of guy.
Your kind of guy, except like stupid though. Like you're at least smart, you know. There's like a calculated aggression there, and you flip flop from playful to pessimist and optimist to pessimist.
Also because
Like you'll say, well, on the other hand, like you'll say these incredibly pessimistic things for like 6 minutes straight, and I'm about to throw up, and then you'll flip it for a minute, and then you'll be more optimistic than me for like a minute and a half. Then you'll go back to pessimist, and then you'll like flip flop back and forth. You basically gaslight me.
do you think I only do that though?
You like to explore both sides of it, of the coin.
I do.
You love both sides of those coins, especially the tails. You love getting heads, but you really loves getting some tail. No homo.
Well, I feel like in a way life is like a miserable experience where you have to be positive.
Right.
Which is
Otherwise you get taxed more, yeah.
It's a mind
Fox?
fox.
I probably
Think
would
about
I probably would have 4-bet when facing the small blind re-raise and got it in personally. Oh, that's Christ Sudarsanam. Thank you for that. I was pretty damn tempted. Well, no, the temptation should be call. The auto play. It's like, ooh, maybe I should be deceptive and induce. Maybe I could induce the small blind to overshove, and then I can induce the guy with 5-6 suited to shove. Then I'll shove, and then hopefully but you can't even do that because it's spread and it should have been capped. That's the funny thing. So there's no version of calling. Calling is even worse with the Caparino.
He would have lost more money probably because he probably would have got bet off of it.
Yeah.
but either the flop or the turn, because he said the river was a king.
Yeah.
So he actually would have lost more money with just calling.
If you're, yeah.
125.
But ace king might as well be kings. Just when you see ace king in your hand, just pre-flop, just think kings. Because the ranges are as such. And, Joel, I feel like you've been playing Livermore Casino enough to know it's looser than normal. Now, if everyone at the table was 80 years old, that might change ranges a little bit.
Well, do we have any tells on the small blind?
Yeah, that's another thing. That's what Andre used to ask me all the time. What was his ethnicity? And I said, Mexican. He goes, oh, call. He goes, oh, it's a call.
We need a tell on the small blind here. Ask Joel.
Yeah.
Text him.
What did I say?
What is the ethnicity of the small blind?
True. Okay.
So, are you?
I wonder if it's bad to fool there. I don't know, man. At that stack depth, I don't think I would ever be folding, especially because the button can't be that strong and there's a lot of dead money in there. You're such a sweetie. I don't think I'd be folding there because I don't like lighting a bunch of money on fire. You know? I mean, unless you're into that. It's about sending a message. Why'd you fold ace king pre? It's about sending a message. You can have my money. Yeah, I don't like the
Do you
Joker.
think that you're one of the happiest fat people and one of the happiest people to eat junk food in the world?
In the whole world,
Because I feel like
it depends what you mean by happy.
I feel like a lot of fat people, it's like they don't know how to cook, and I hate life, and
yeah.
And I don't want to put in the effort to cook, and eating healthy it doesn't taste good, so I'm just gonna eat this shit. But you are like
Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal says I like fat people food the most.
Yeah, but you're just like fired up.
Yeah, me too.
To have junk food. Every
I can't
day.
wait to eat McDonald's. I can't wait to eat In-N-Out. I can't wait to eat Po Loco or Taco Bell, and like 2 months.
Like, that's what
in 2 months, $2 billion. They had a chef, right? They still went out to Burger King one day just because they felt like it that day. They said, "Fuck it," right? Oh, sorry about the F word. Swearing's turned off.
Turned off or on?
Off. We said Fox earlier. Is this at Livermore Casino? Aren't you not allowed to 5-bet that casino? Correct. So I think it was capped. Okay, I guess I should just get it in there with ace king. Thanks, man. I can't be too scared of aces and kings. Oh, that's the best thing he said. That's exactly right. When you have queens, it's more scary. Because then now there's 12 combos. Okay. When you have queens, they have aces and kings every time. When you have ace king, you have less equity, but you're never dominated. Because you're blocking the only hands that can beat you. So now we're down $78 an hour. Oh, we're down $3.90 lifetime.
Dude, your dad's a pimp, by the way.
Cannot believe this. Cannot. I
Your dad's
cannot.
a PIMP.
He's a lot of things.
One of those things is a PIMP.
Literally could not win a hand. Could not.
PIMP.
I could not.
Okay. This is gonna be hard to...
Unbelievable. Dude, I was not even playing bad. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. I wasn't. That sounds like a contraction of was not. He's like, I wasn't even playing bad. Yeah, you was not even playing bad. Literally was getting destroyed. And I said, take it up with the Lord. Play every hand with him or die and go to hell. He says, no, honestly, I am. And I have become convinced that God does not want me playing poker. Sounds like some righteous entanglement.
Again, how does he know either way?
which is just extremely hard for me to understand. And I said something about blaspheming the second greatest commandment. I don't know. I'm over here getting destroyed in bowling before the ball changed. I shot 269 once I got that line. He says, "What do you mean?" I said, "I'm pissed too. You're making their lives even worse than it already is. You're taking their money." He says, "That's a good point." Wow. And the way that Joel takes their money, he folds ace king pre.
This is insane. I mean, you can't even really quantify this hand, to be honest.
What does Pilot say?
Let me see what it says here.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Machinies. Machine me.
He has to raise most often. 81%. He has to 4-bet the small blind.
Okay, put in the call and then see if he folds to the.
It won't let me do that.
Well.
It literally. Well, because.
Oh, it's multi-way. Yeah.
It won't let me do
Multi-way.
dynamic stack sizes unless I had if I had the pro version. But I think you should 81% of the time 4-bet. Let's put the 4-bet in. Let's get the money in.
So it is slow playing it.
Yeah, you can slow play, but
That's why I said if it's suited.
But also, this is not even the same sizing. It was such a small. Here's the thing, it's such a small. This sizing is a way bigger sizing but I don't have the paid version, so I can't put that exact sizing. But for the sizing that was used, I feel like you want to slow play less often because you're gonna get the two callers to call, and now you're like 4 ways to a flop. You know? And you're out of position on 2 of them. So you're sandwiched with a hand that doesn't really flop that well against the 2 players behind him. If an ace or king comes, they're going to easily just be able to get away from it. Most likely.
Or they could rep it.
Unless they're absolutely that psychotic.
No, they're going to rep it. They're going to see bet an ace XX
But
flop.
he's not. If the flop comes down king 6 deuce, the small blind's going to either bet really small or check, and then Joel's going to bet them off of it. So they're not even going to have a chance to rep it. You think he's gonna check and try to get them to hang themselves?
Wait, 6 deuce 3. That's a huge flop for 6-5.
Okay, like we call both the guys behind us call. Flop comes
6 deuce 3. That's a huge flop for
flop
6-5.
comes king 6. Flop comes king 5.